only people could see the rest of the room.
Yeah. Soon enough you'll be here doing my makeup.
No.
You said 100. 100 subscribers.
Pat, 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 pat.
You got it down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty blender.
You're so weird. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I did a more like softer kind of flirty Valentine's Day look. You don't have to do lashes or the glitter like I did. You can just do the pink, light pink in the crease with the glitter on top and it looks just as beautiful. In my last video, I did a little something more dramatic with like a cut crease and a wing liner. And I know a lot of people that are just beginning or don't like wearing a lot of makeup aren't going to be doing something like that. So I wanted to do an alternative, like something lighter and easier for beginners or someone that just doesn't like wearing a lot of makeup or wants a fresher look. So this is what I came up with. So if you're interested in how I got this look, keep on watching. If only you guys knew how long I've been sitting here waiting to film because my neighbor, he has a four-wheeler with a plow. I thought he was done. You can still hear it. He has a four-wheeler with a plow that he is shoveling snow with. Today we have gotten like literally I think 7 inches of snow. It is insane out there. It's been snowing from like 11. I think it's like 9 o'clock right now. It's still snowing. We shoveled 2 times. You can't even tell. It's nuts out there. Welcome to Michigan. I think he's finally done. I don't hear the motor at all. We can finally start. So I already have my base on and my eyebrows, concealer, cream, bronzer like I always use. I use the same kind of products that I always do. I use my current favorite foundation right now, which is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. This is amazing. Like it's hard for me to get away from this. I use the Too Faced the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in the shade Porcelain, and then to like really brighten the under eye, I use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 04. And then I tried out a new brow product. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown 310. And I actually really like this. The shade of it is really, really nice. It's like perfect for my eyebrows. I'm just not used to using like a thicker kind of brow pencil. You know, I never use like the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer or something, whatever it is. I always like the really thin ones, like the Precise in My Brow, the L'Oreal, the Brow Wiz, like all of those normal ones. So this is more like that triangle shape, but I kind of like it still because it's like really thin and tapered at the edges, so I can still kind of like flick the brow hairs in. It's just I have to get used to it because like I said, I'm used to using like a really defined one, but so far I really like this. I mean, I was able to do this pretty quickly and they turned out pretty well and the color is perfect for my brows. So as I already said earlier, I'm going to be doing like a really light Valentine's Day look. I really loved how my last look turned out for my last tutorial. It ended up being more like a Valentine's Day look, which wasn't intended, but that's what it turned out to be. So it's definitely not like a user-friendly or like a typical everyday kind of look for most people. It is for me, but I know for most people watching this, they're not going to be cutting their crease, putting a wing liner on, fake lashes and all that kinds of stuff every day. So I thought I would come on and do like a simple, like flirty, sweet, fresh kind of Valentine's Day look. Something that's good for everybody, someone in high school, someone that's older, someone that's my age. It doesn't matter who you are, what age you are, what your skill level is. This is going to be cute and good and girly and fresh for Valentine's Day. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm kind of inspired by the Stila, what are these called? Bare with Flare eyeshadow duo. This is in the shade Kitten. And this is just so pretty. There's like a more metallic shade right here. And then this is more like a pressed glitter. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just really pretty. So I'm definitely going to be using this today all over my lid. And I'm really just going to keep this simple. I am going to put lashes on just so it looks a little bit better on camera. But honestly, like I said many times, on a day-to-day basis, I don't wear lashes. You can definitely get away with doing it without lashes. So to start, I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty New Nude palette. I love this. I never thought I'd be getting this much use out of it, honestly. Like, it's a shock to me. I thought I'd get this. I used it a couple times on a couple occasions, and that would be it. But really, this is like an amazing palette. So especially for this kind of time of year, like spring. I mean, it's not spring yet at all. There, like I said, there's 15 inches of snow outside, and it's like -degrees right now. But like with Valentine's Day, this would be good for spring. So I'm gonna be going in with this. Start with the shade Play. This is a really light shade, so I'm really taking my time to build this up. Just going little by little, continuously building up the color in the crease until it's like the depth of color that you want, which is kind of like this. And this isn't going to be the only color in my crease. This is just the base for the next color I'm going to put on. And like I said, I'm only going to be using like a few colors for this. It's going to be a very, very basic, easy look. So it's really important when you're doing a very easy look with only a few shades to really take your time to blow out and blend every single color, because it's going to be more noticeable, I think, in my opinion, if it's not a really hard look. I feel like it's almost harder sometimes to make the easier looks look really perfect if you don't take your time. I'm not going to take the shade Teddy. I'm just going to really place that right below that first shade that we put down. Just doing it a little bit at a time. And then flicking that out towards the brow. I'm just getting back into play very lightly and just going over the top of everything just to keep it blended. Now I'm going to go into raw, using a more like precise pointed kind of brush like this. For this color, I just want to stay really focused right in the crease, right underneath all of the stuff that we've been doing. I don't want to bring this too high or it's going to make it too smoky. Dipping back into play, just going to buff this out again. Okay, and that is it for the matte shades. Like, I'm keeping it really simple. I'm not going to really smoke this out. I mean, you could have skipped that last color, honestly, if you wanted to keep it really, really light. I just wanted to add just a little bit more depth in the crease. That way it looked really blended and really nice when it was all finished. These aren't like labeled individually. Yeah, no, they're not. So I'm going to be going in with the more metallic one, which is right here. I'm going to take that on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to spray it a little bit with my setting spray by Morphe, just so it makes it a little bit more metallic. I'm just going to start patting that onto the lid. Okay, to try to give it a little bit more like metallic, I'm going to use my finger, because sometimes using your finger is actually the best. It gives the best like payoff or like glitter to it. So I'm just going to see what happens. Like I said, I haven't used these before, so I'm just trying to see what works best with them. Yeah, I think that definitely made it like more bright and more glittery. I'm going to take the other shade in here, and this one's really, really pretty. It's mostly like a glitter. It's basically just a pressed glitter. Has a lot of fallout. I'm using a lot of my setting spray to kind of like really make this more of like a liquid or like a metallic. I'm gonna put some powder underneath here just in case. Oh my god, this is so pretty. I feel like that just like took this look there. And honestly, this whole entire look is only 5 shadows, which might seem like a lot, but these two are just stacked on top of each other. There's no like really blending going into it. The other ones are basically the same tones, just going a little bit deeper. So you could skip out on the darkest one if you wanted to make this more lighter. This is a really easy look, and it really has a huge like wow factor to it. Okay, so I'm really glad that I put down the powder, because there definitely is fallout. So if you're using this, definitely, if you're using this side of it, definitely use like powder underneath your eyes, or do your base after you do your eyes, because it definitely had a lot of fallout, but putting that down kind of saved my under eye. Now I'm going to do the lower lash line. I like doing their lower lash line differently. Some people like building it up just like they do on top, the lightest to the darkest. I personally like doing the darkest and blending it out with a lighter color on the bottom. I feel like it just gives it more of a smoky look. Do whatever works best for you. This is just what I like doing. Go in with raw. Back into Teddy. Just gonna blend and buff that out. And that is going to be it for the eyes for right now. I'm gonna put some lashes on, do the waterline. And for the lashes, I'm so excited. My mirror's shaking all over the place. I just picked up my first order of House of Lashes lashes, and I'm so excited. So the ones that I got were the iconic set. So this is the normal iconic and then the iconic lights and then the glue. The glue is my favorite glue. I use this all the time and I actually needed a new one, so this is perfect. This is like a holiday set, I believe, because usually the lashes are $12 a piece. The glue is $8 and I got this whole entire kit for like $25, I want to say. So basically, I just got the glue for free, if you want to look at it like that, because this is actually really cool. So, and the glue was out of stock online. So this really worked out because I was going to get the custom lash kit. So I think you get 3 lashes for $27. And I was going to do that and get the glue separately, but they didn't have the glue in stock. So I got this kit and then I ended up getting the Nor Fairy Lights, and I really like these. I think I'm going to use these for this because they're just kind of like full and flirty. And I really, really like these ones. I like the iconics. I think I'm gonna like the iconic lights more than the normal ones, just because I feel like I'm not like a really thick, bold lash. Like these are pretty bold for me, and then this one's like 10 times bolder than that. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to, this is gonna be for like a really dramatic look, I feel like, because I have really small, squinty eyes, so I feel like this is just gonna set it over the edge. But for the right look, that might be good. So I'm going to be taking the Nor Fairy Lights today. Okay, lashes are on. Like I said, this is my first time trying these, and I love how these turned out. Like honestly, these are gorgeous. They have a thicker band than what I'm used to with my Ardell Demi Wispies. These ones have like there's not really a band. It's kind of just like a rubber piece with like the knots around it. This one, these definitely have like a band. So it's going to take me a minute to get used to them. This one feels a little bit weird, to be honest, but if I reapplied it, it would probably feel better. This one, I can't even tell it's on anymore. This one's kind of poking me, but this is just for a video. Literally, I'm going to go to bed after this, so I'm just going to let it go. Next time I'll fix it, but they look good, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I love these. They're so like separated and girly and wispy, and they add the drama, but it's not taking away from the look, which I really like. I hate lashes that block everything that you just did. Like you can still see everything that we just did, so these are beautiful. Again, these are the Nor Fairy Lights. Okay, now I'm going to contour. I'm going to be taking the Shade and Light Kat Von D, these 2 colors right here. I really need to get a new one of these. Actually, I just saw that they came out with a like compact with like 1 shade of this and like 1 shade of this. I think it's only like $25. I'm probably gonna do that, to be honest, because I literally don't touch 2 or 3 of the colors in there really. So if I could just get those 2, and the pan sizes are like double this, so like I literally have never touched those besides that with my nail. But yeah, other than that, like these are the only 4 that I really work with. So I'm probably gonna go out and get those soon. Taking my Benefit Hula bronzer. Oh. The hell was that? Why did I do that? Oh. Now I'm just gonna clean up the bottom of this. While I let that sit, I'm going to do my inner corner and my I say that every time, my inner corner and my brow bone. I'm going to mix together the pink and the pearl right there. To jazz this up, I'm actually going to use the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I'm going to apply that right in the inner corner, like right underneath my tear duct. And this is definitely like an extra step. This is not necessary. I just wanted to do like a cute little bit of glitter on the bottom just to jazz it up a little bit more. I'm going to brush off all of this. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. I think I got this as like a birthday little kit. It's like a real tiny little thing, but I've had it forever. I mean, I don't ever go through blushes really. There's very few that I have, so those are always good. Now I'm going to spray my face. I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Light Luminous Light Powder. And for my highlight, going to mix these two shades, like the pearly and the pinky, to kind of go with my makeup look today. I hope that the like nose highlight never goes out of style. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it that I just love. Like nose highlight, I just think it's so cute. I love it. And sometimes I like going over the apples of my cheeks after putting on the highlight, and I have nothing else on this. This is the same brush that I use for the blush, but I just feel like it almost like sandwiches the blush, the highlight, and then the blush again, so it's not so like sitting on top of each other. It kind of just like shines through the color. And then again, I'm going to spray my face. And then for lips, I always struggle with lips. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just always am struggling with lips. I think I'm gonna use this. This is the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin. I think this is the one I'm gonna use. Just a really nude, pale pink lip. Okay, so that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm glad that I skipped out on doing like my base on camera because I feel like this still took a really long time. Like, I don't know what it is. I can do a full look from beginning to end and then another video just doing the eyes and like the finishing, and it's like I film for the same amount of time. Like, how? I don't understand that, but maybe I'm just like cruising more, maybe I'm talking more when I'm just doing my eyes because I know it's gonna be a shorter video, even though they all end up being like 20-25 minutes. I just talk a lot, I don't know. But this is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Actually, my very first video that I ever filmed was 3 years ago, and I just happened, I saw it like on my little like time hop that I took pictures of like what the makeup looked like after, and it was a Valentine's Day look. And obviously that never made it here because I was nervous back then about what people would think of me. I didn't know how to edit, and I didn't really like try. I mean, I tried, but like I was just like, people are gonna make fun of me, this is kind of weird. You know, a lot of people weren't doing it 3 years ago. I mean, there were a lot, but it wasn't as like popular as it is now. So I still kicked myself in the butt for not just putting it myself out there and just starting 3 years ago, because who knows where I could be today. But I'm here, so that's all that matters, and I'm glad that I finally put myself out there and started putting film and footage out there because this is what I love doing. And honestly, there's obviously people out there that love it too, because I have 70 followers, 70 subscribers as of today, which is incredible. I'm so happy about that. So thank you again. I'm always gonna say thank you for subscribing to me and liking my videos and commenting and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. So if you guys end up doing this for Valentine's Day, please let me know and tag me in your pictures. I would love to see you guys recreate this. Again, this is like the very extreme version. You don't have to use lashes. Mascara built up would look just as beautiful. You don't have to put the glitter underneath. But if you're extra like me, that's why I did it. I love the extra glam and the glitz about it, and I love glitter and I love lashes. So, but honestly, you can definitely do this look without it. It was beautiful without it. That's all I have to say. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. That way you guys don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.